It looks like Google's going to release a new Nest Audio and even a new Nest Hub Max. Plus, it looks like a new version of the Chromecast is going to come out with an improved remote. Now, that sounds exciting initially, but I've unplugged just about every Google Smart product in my home because they just have too many problems. So the question is, do we trust Google again? Hello Automators, thanks for tuning in again. I'm Brian from Automate Your Life. My goal on the channel is to save you time and money on your journey to live smarter. So if you like that idea, hit the subscribe button now. Let's talk Google. Usually I script out these videos because I want to make sure that you understand my path or my thinking, but I'm just going to get raw here for a few minutes, and this might not detail everything out perfectly, so feel free to comment and tell me I'm wrong. But Google's been a disaster, especially in the smart home. They should be leading everything that you see here, and they had all the opportunity in the world to do so. In fact, that's the reason I started Automate Your Life focused on Google. They had so much going for them. But the way they organize themselves and the way they're chasing the almighty dollar, it's killed the opportunity they had to lead the industry and then to create a whole new market segment for themselves. Now, their hardware refresh cycle are 3 to 4 years, and that fits directly in line with what we're seeing with these new speakers and the new Chromecast coming. That could be just fine, but they create these products with less of a focus on cutting edge technology. They kind of hit that budget spot, which is nice, honestly, but then they rely on software updates to carry them through all their big plans for new features and changes in tech. And then they abandon them. They abandon product lines and entire segments of the industry because it's not proving out to be profitable at the level their stock price needs. One of the most frustrating ones for many of you was that the Nest Audio was planned as a speaker for the Chromecast products. And one of the most frustrating ones for me personally was that Nest had planned an entire lineup of thread-based smart home sensors many years ago. In fact, I saw plans for those and I saw the hardware behind them, but they just stopped. And why did they stop? Well, because they decided to buy ADT. All of the plans changed there because, of course, a subscription model is an easier way to fast money. And what better subscription model than the scams that these professionally monitored security companies offer? To me, it's a joke, and people don't have to pay for that professional monitoring anymore, but we continue to because offerings like this disappeared. And you don't have to look far to see more casualties of this crap. Anyone missing the Nest Secure? How about the Drop Cam, the Google Home Max, Google On Hub, the bloody Chromecast audio? My God, the audio. They even killed the Nest app, and at one point, they killed Google TV. That's right, Google TV was a thing in 2010. It died in 2014, only to be resurrected again in a different format. All of this because they are changing direction and making things better and creating the helpful home. But they're not. The Google Home app is not great anymore. The automations are unreliable, and most of the time they don't even do what you want them to do. The voice assistant has collapsed in terms of its capability, and it's the least reliable option out there today. That's right, I said it, Amazon's better now. And they're just moving ahead with Gemini, their AI voice assistant. It seems like they're abandoning the Google Assistant, or they're trying to layer things, or they're trying to create a differentiated product. Whatever it is they're doing today, the words keep changing, the ideas, the direction keeps changing. Google keeps changing their direction in an industry that already has a lot of change in it. Their hardware doesn't support the fast pace that their changes in direction would require. They are focused elsewhere, and like every other company trying to be the most important and the most profitable one, they're focused on subscriptions. So in my opinion, don't touch these new products with a 10-foot pole. Don't bother with Google anymore if you're trying to build a smart home. None of the feature sets are reliable, and we are likely to see as many features removed as we see gained. Plus, when they change direction, which will inevitably happen, your products will lose and your smart home will lose. That's my opinion, and I'll tell you if it changes, but right now, it's time to look at a number of different options out there. You can see some of my favorite smart home platforms in the playlist that's up on screen now. So check that out. Otherwise, thanks for watching today, and of course, live smart.